Hello and welcome to Knit All the Yarn podcast. My name is Lisa and I live in Michigan with my husband and my two girls. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as 72 Stitches. And this is episode 71. Got a coffee. Forgot to show you this mug that I got a couple weeks ago. Summer Sock Camp. Kay from the Crazy Sock Lady hosted that KAL and it was lots of fun. Coffee. Caramel latte creamer. I hope that is the last time I have to say that for the next 4 months. I am still looking for pumpkin spice creamer. Oh wow, and the sun came out. I'm blinded. My mom texted me yesterday and she's like, I found pumpkin spice creamer, and I'm like, not fair. So I asked her where she got it, and she goes to the same grocery store that I do. Same chain, different store obviously, because she lives about an hour away from me. And she says it's not by the normal coffee creamer, because that's where I've been looking. And I'm like, what? So yesterday I went to the store. My husband thought I was crazy. I'm like, I have to find this. So I went to the part of the store where my mom said hers was, and it wasn't there. So sad. But they had other fall seasonal creamers in that section, and I did see a price tag for it. It's just they didn't have any in stock. So cross your fingers for me and your toes that when I get groceries next week, they have some in stock. I am going through withdrawals. So that's my pumpkin creamer saga. Let's see, today's not Saturday. It's a different day. It is Sunday. It's not Sunday. I just said it wasn't Sunday. I need more coffee. It is Saturday, August 29th, 2020. I always do these on Sunday, so I feel like it's Sunday. It's not. I have so many FOs. I feel like it kind of cheats. I'll say I have 20. Nope. I have 25 finished objects. One I cannot show because I sent them to my friend. In my last episode, I started a pair of socks with the Carrot Cake KnitPicks Felici yarn. I sent them to her. They fit. I was so happy. So, I don't have them with me to show, but I did finish them. You can check them out. I took a picture on my Instagram. So if you want to see them, I think they turned out really good. So, that is one finished object that I don't have in my possession. Finished object number 2. Socks, of course. So I do have 2 pairs of socks finished this week, or this episode. I just don't have them with me. Oh, I love these. So this is West Yorkshire Spinners in the owl colorway. In my last episode, I said I was going to cast them on, and I did and finished them. And I went to see my parents last weekend. I was working on these. My mom's like, I really want those. I love those. Can I have those? And I'm like, well, I guess. I wanted them for me, but I can always buy more yarn, right? So yep, she has the same exact size foot that I do, so I didn't really have to do anything different. I didn't have to modify them. So these are going to go in her Christmas pile. She gets a bonus pair of Christmas socks. Or socks for Christmas. I made her 4 this year, so now she has 5. So, yep. And here is the 20, let's see. That was 1, 2, and here's the rest of my finished objects. Dishcloths! There's 23 of them here. Look at all the dishcloths. I was starting to get burnt out on them, and I'm like, I only have a few more balls left. Let's finish these. So I did. These are all KnitPicks Dishie multi or Dishie twist. I will see if I remember all the colorways. I can get 3 out of 1 ball. This one is the multi in the cup and saucer. It's like a bluish purple. We'll get through these real fast. Maybe. I don't know. There's 3 here. And this is the twist one. What is this called? Mulberry. It's the purple one. And this is the grandma's favorite dishcloth pattern. I do the no holes version. And I use a US 7. Nope, that's a lie. 6. And this is another multi one. 3 of them. And the sun is out again. This is, which one is this one? Herb Garden, I think. Sorry, the sun just came out again and it's blinding me. This one's my favorite. The 3 of them. This is the multi one. And this is Dandelion Patch. I love dandelions. And this one I only have 2 because I finished one previous episode. This is the multi one. And this is blue. So there's 2 of those. I think the rest of them I have 3. Yep, 3. And this is the multi goldfish. Oh, I'm going through my FOs and I didn't even... I'll get back to that. Let's finish these up and then I forgot my admin stuff. This is Flower Girl. This is a multi one. And last one, and of course this one is the one I don't remember. This is a twist one. Starts with the K. And I can't pronounce it. And it's the teal one. I'm pretty sure it's Kenai? Kenya? Kenyi? I have no idea how to pronounce it. But. So that is all of my finished objects. 25 finished objects. Pat, pat, pat. All right, before I forget again, if you are new, welcome. And if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. This is already a hot mess. You can find all the show notes right down there in the description box. I'll have links to patterns, bags, websites. I'll have all the website links down there. I obviously need more of this. More coffee. I don't know if I remember saying, but this is episode 71. Okay, now we can get back to the regularly scheduled program here. And we will do whips. Last episode, I only had 1 lonely whip. Now I have 2. Just 2 whips. This is in a freckled whimsy bag. She no longer makes bags, I don't think. I think she just does yarn, but it's an older bag. I will still link her website below. Alright. And this, it's not socks, guys. I'm knitting something and it's not socks. Are you surprised? This is a Yarn to Die For Designs. I believe she's on Etsy. And this is the Weasley's Flying Forward 75/25 base. My friend gave me this yarn for my birthday, so I am knitting a hat. I don't have much done, and it's curling like no other. And I got stringies. Hold it still, Lisa, so we could say. So it's pulling a little bit, but I really love it. So I'm taking like 3 or 4 patterns and mashing them in together and seeing what happens. So for the numbers, I am using the Sockhead Slouch Hat. For let's see. I'm doing a folded brim instead of the rib. I was not in the mood, one, to do 4 inches of 2x2 rib. Second, I wanted to try a folded brim. So I think I have like 3 inches. So the second or third pattern, there is the Everyday Slouchy Beanie by Tristan from Dragonhorde Yarns. And the Midas hat. I'm kind of using all 3 of these, kind of mashing them together. So what I'm going to do, I think I'm at 3 inches, so what I'm going to do next, I did 30 rows, which is from the Midas hat, and now I'm going to do a purl row, then I'm going to do 30 more rows, and then I'm going to turn it inside out and fold the brim. I did not do a provisional cast on, so that's the only part that makes me a little nervous, but I thought I would try it, because this way you don't have to pick up stitches, do another, use another needle. So yeah. So I'm about halfway done with the brim, so I'm going to do a purl row and see, and if this hat works out, I have some self-striping that I want to make a hat with. Yes. I saw Amy from The Fast Girl Speaks. She made a hat similar to this. I think it was the Midas hat that she made with some yarn that I purchased. The same exact thing, and it looks amazing, and I really want to make a hat out of it because I don't want to say too many socks. I have enough socks. I should probably make some hats. So needles, I'm using Addi Turbo Rockets. This is a 16-inch cord, and I'm using the 3mm, which is a US 2. Yep, I've been working on this in the evenings since I'm done with my dishcloths. No more dishcloths until probably next year. So yeah, hopefully next time I will have that brim folded and I'll be like, this is amazing. I am never doing 2x2 rib again. All right, I have one more, I was going to say finish object, one more whip. It's in my Knit for Brains bag. This is my Nightmare Before Christmas one. And this is socks for my friend. She gave me this, Pineapple Yarns. I have never used this yarn before. This is her 75 Superwash Merino, 25 nylon. And this is a sock set. So it was a 50 gram of the main color and then 20 grams of a contrasting color. And this is, it says Sun June 2020. So I'm assuming it is like a club colorway. So I don't think you can purchase these. So I'm assuming the colorway is Sun and it's from June 2020. That is my guess. So I love these so much. Now, this is another new thing for me. I am knitting socks that's not self-striping. Oh, it's not doing its justice, man. It is a bright. Oh, that's pretty good. That's better. Look at this. This is amazing. So I made it to the heel. So this is my first time using a 70 gram sock set to see if I can get socks out of them. I've never done that before. I usually buy the 100 gram and I usually have a whole bunch left over. I weighed, probably should weigh it again since I'm a little past the leg, or I've done the leg, I mean. This was like about 2 grams, the cuff was. And yeah. So this is how much I have left still. Actually, let's weigh it right now. I got my scale behind me. Sorry for the noise. We'll see how much I have left. It says 16. And I split this in half. So I started with 25 grams. And so, I don't know, math. 16 minus 25. That's how much it was for the leg. So yeah, I think I'm going to have enough yarn. Let's see if I can put this away without making much noise. There, that's better. So yeah, I'm going to have enough. I'm going to do the toe and the heel in this. So it's going to have contrasting cuffs, toes, and heels. So I'm going to work on these today. And I'm going to cast on another pair of socks, I think. Because this is the only pair of socks I have on the needles. I usually like to have at least 2. I do 64 stitches. I'm using Chiaogoo's 2.5 millimeter needles, 32-inch cord. Let's see. I'm making her leg a little bit shorter, so I have enough. Her foot is a little bit bigger than mine, not by much. So this is 5.5 inches from cuff to this marker right here. And these markers are counting my rows. Yeah, what else? I don't think I have anything else. So I put the heel at 7.5 inches. So, and for my socks I usually do 7.25. So it's not that much difference. And I like my socks when I fold them. Here, I'll show one. The foot just as long as the leg, because I like longer socks. And my friend Amy I don't think she really cares. So when I fold them, the toe, let's see, here we go. The toe and the cuff are really, really close together. So hers will not be like that, but I don't think she cares. I kind of want to have some for my blanket. She said it was okay. So what I did was here's the other set. I had a 50 gram of this and a 20 gram of this. I split it in half. So I know that I'll have enough for the second sock, because we don't want to run into those problems. She'll have one sock with a 4-inch leg and one sock with a 6-inch leg. So I really love these. So bright and fun. So yeah, that is all of my whips. Now we'll go on to, I know it's still August, but I want to go through my stash stats. Because I have been a naughty. Again, I bought more yarn. I'll show that in a little bit. We'll do stash stats, we'll do stash dash, and then we'll get on to acquisitions. Alright. This is how I've been keeping track of my stash. And this is just full skeins. This does not count leftovers, minis, any of that stuff. Full skeins. So I have 93 in the beginning of August. I used 8. I added 16. And then I broke it down into kind of like categories. Pattern Scroy I have 16. Felici I have 36. Indie Dyed 36. What is that? Red Heart 7. And West Yorkshire Spinner 6. So you can probably see which ones I purchased. So I am now at, I went above 100 again. I gotta be good next month. I am at 101. I need to start using my yarn. Yeah. Or stop buying it. One of those. So yeah, it's still, I think we have like 3 days left in August, and the stuff that I'm working on now is not going to count because it was, one was a gift, and the other one is, it's not my yarn, so that's fine. So I try not to buy yarn. Gotta try. It's very hard, it's very hard. Okay, my stash dash total. I did not reach 15K. Bummer. But it was okay, because my goal was 10K, so. I was at 14,476 meters. If I would have, I think only like 7 of those dishcloths count, because it was past stash dash. It ended the 22nd. Yeah, so that's okay. Next year, I'm going to shoot for 15, I think. Okay, now you're ready for acquisitions. Are you guys ready? Should we start with crinkly ones first? One of these I bought a long time ago and I forgot to show it. And I think it's like a special club, so I don't think you can buy them anymore. I'll try to be gentle. This is the Molly Klein Designs and our Sweet Tea shades. Nope. Sweet Tea yarns. And this is her Moana. I love Moana. That's one of my favorite Disney movies. So I bought those a while ago. And I bought these. Can you tell they're like minis? This is Yarn Cafe Creations. And this is her Strawberry Shortcake set number 2. I bought the first one and then I saw this one and I'm like, well, I have to have both, right? So, I don't know. I want to do socks. Obviously, I'm not sure if I'm going to do a set of socks with these and a set of socks with the other one, or mix them. I don't know. I haven't decided, but I've never made socks with stellina in it. This is a gold stellina base. I don't know if you can tell, but so I thought I'd try that. And these came yesterday. Oh, I'm so excited. This is Yarn Cafe Creations again. This is her 2020 Halloween Horror Collection. This is her 8515 base. Minis, 20 grams. I'm going to make socks with these. Scrappy socks. And then I'm sure I'm going to have leftovers for my blankie. I really love that neon green. This orange. Then there's this tealy one. I think it's Candyman. Yep, Candyman. I really like that one. And this one's Norman Bates. I love that. What is that show called? Is it Bates Motel? Watch that show. It's very, 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 very good. Alright, and then I bought more patent scroy. I gotta move my leg. Oh, tingly. Alright, patent scroy. They came out with some new colors. So, yeah, I bought them, of course. This is the 70s stripes. I'm going to see if my mom likes any of these. I know there's one that she might like. These ones she probably will not like. This is the 50s stripes. So if she likes any of these, I'll make her socks. I think these are the ones that she's going to pick. I really like these ones too. And this is the Magic stripes. So I think she's going to pick these. And show the tag for this one. 50s, 70s, and Magic. I think they're all self-striping in a way. They didn't show a picture of them all knit up from what website I bought them from, so it'll be a surprise. Anyway, I love pen spray, so it doesn't matter how they stripe up. Okay, I think that is it. It's all my yarny stuff. We'll go into life stuff. I don't know, there's not much life stuff. Pretty much staying home and chilling out. I go to see my parents maybe like once or twice a month. And let's see. My kid's school starts not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday. So we have like one more week of summer vacation. Summer kind of went by fast. Yeah, it went by fast for not like doing much. So I don't know if that's good or bad. We'll see what happens with school. I said in my previous episode that my kid's school is doing all online for everybody, K through 12th grade. For the first trimester, which ends December 4th. So yeah, it's going to get interesting. We'll see if I might have less content. I still plan to do the podcast. Yeah, I just might have less stuff. And hopefully no more acquisitions. My weakness is minis. I have a weakness for minis. I still have the row 1 mini subscription. I did not cancel that yet. I just got charged for the following month or this month or whatever it is. And so they'll be shipping them pretty soon. I'm excited. Yeah, lots of minis. And I need to work on my blanket. Wowza. Yes, I need to work on my blankets. So if it ever cools down, I probably have enough yarn and minis for my blanket and scrappy socks to probably last me a whole year, and I probably don't need to buy any yarn. Yeah, I don't really have anything else. Reading, I haven't been reading that much. I finished the 4th Twilight book. I've been listening to audio podcasts. I've like 2 or 3 months behind on My Favorite Murder, so I'm trying to catch up. I think I'm listening to August episodes now, so I'm almost there. And Hello from the Magic Tavern. I really like that one too. That's more of a, I want to say it's like a fictional story. I don't know how to describe it. Comedy. Kind of like improv. I don't know. Anyway, I like it. It's funny. So I've been listening to those pretty much all week. I haven't listened to any books. I need to get back on that. Yeah. I think that's it. I'm trying to think if that's it. I still have my Scrappy Blanket KAL. There's my Scrappy Blankets over in my Ravelry group. Just post pictures. You don't have to finish a blanket. It can be a whip. It can be a new blanket. It can be yarn that you bought to make a blanket. Yeah, just work on blankets, knit or crochet. And it ends December 31st. And I will be starting a new KAL with Amy from the Happy Little Yarn podcast, October 1st. Yeah, so in a couple more weeks we'll figure out the details of all that, and yeah, that should be fun. And I think I'm gonna cool it on entering the KALs this fall because I don't know what's gonna happen with school. It will be, either I will have 0 knitting time, or or I will have the same amount of knitting time that I had before. I just don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how it's going to go. A lot of people don't know how it's going to go, so yeah. I'm just looking at my minis. Minis! I love minis! Alright, I guess I will go. I don't have anything else. I'm just rambling now. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. If you have any comments or questions, you can put them right down there. I do read them. And hopefully I will see you in a couple of weeks. Bye.